from the shackles of these lunatic liberals and their policies that have been haunting us for 10 years and continuing. When are we going to be free? Did you know we let criminals around for free after they commit their crimes, including crimes against children? Free Canada. When are we who's going to free us if we are trying to free Palestine? The F? Who? Who do I got to call? I don't know. If your house is on fire and you look over and your neighbor's house is on fire, are you going to go save their house first? Be effing for real. No, you're not. Because that don't make no sense. So why are we trying to free another country when we are being shackled up by our own politicians? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. And I'm trying to calm myself down because I'm trying to make it make sense. I can't. So if help me. Can you? I don't know.
I can't help you, sister. And she's completely right. It's like free, not just free Canada, but actually, how about you just free one of our paychecks? Can you free one of our paychecks out of most people get paid bi-weekly. So I guess there's 52 weeks in a year, right? So people are getting paid 26 times. Can you free one of our 26 paychecks? Now, don't get me wrong. I don't agree with whatever that is going on in Palestine or in Gaza or in Israel. I don't follow any of that news, to be honest with you. So I'm not the best person to speak on that. So I'm not going to give any opinions about that. But I'm definitely against any kind of violence whatsoever. I believe that the pen is mightier than the sword. Now, with that being said, how about you free us? Not even free Canada, just free the people of Canada. Free me. Who's going to free me? Who's going to free you? Who's going to free, the people, right? So I agree with this sister 100%. And by the way, if you're still here, feel free to like this video, subscribe to the channel. I bring you videos every single day like this. And today's videos is just to lay back, kick back and just relax and just enjoy. Grab your favorite beverage and just enjoy the vibes. That's all.
Have y'all noticed the men these days don't have Adam's apples? Where did y'all Adam's apples go? Is that why y'all act the way y'all act? Because, right.
Yeah, there we go. Well, I got my Adam apple. But yeah, I don't even know. I agree with her, to be honest. People have definitely swapped roles. You have a lot of more feminine men and then more masculine women. And I think it's just the signs of the times. Now we're all independent and we're all equal, right? So who cares who has an Adam apple and who doesn't have an Adam apple? Nobody cares. Nothing to see here.
I don't know about you, but there's nothing that pisses me off more than entitled immigrants that leave a hellhole of a country where they have no quality of life and they come to a country, a Western country. Yes, I'm going to say Western because that's where they're all going. They're coming to Europe, they're coming to Canada, they're coming to the US. They show up to our countries and they
take our jobs! Our jobs! That's all that's left for this guy to say is they took our jobs. Now, in the defense of immigrants, I'm going to say that a lot of them could argue that they were on their own, minding their own business, playing their drums, right? Whoo-hee, pow-pow-pow. And then comes people in ships and then shackling them away. And then colonizing them and then taking over their land and taking over their resources. I mean, I don't even know if that's the truth, right? But I know for a fact that Nigeria is still under the thumb of the British people. So yes, one could argue that those countries never really had a chance to really flourish because they were that chance was stolen from them.
disrespect us constantly. The one that sets me off the most is when they get here and then they start yelling and screaming, crying about racism. How are we racist? Can you tell me this? Where else can you go besides our countries? We were nice enough to welcome you in, and that's how you treat us? You call us racist? What if we tried to go to your countries? What would happen?
If you try to go to our country, I can speak for Nigeria at least. A white person in Nigeria is treated way better than a black person in Nigeria. Ask anybody about it. Go on Naira Forum and ask about it. They literally worship, well, maybe not worship, but they literally kiss the ass of the Caucasians. I hate to admit it, but it's true. It's pretty disgusting.
What would happen? Our kindness is being weaponized against us. Newsflash, when somebody welcomes you into their home, you follow their rules. They tell you to do something, you should probably do it. If you don't like it, pack your bags and get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I can agree with him on that one. Like, if you go to Rome, you act like the Romans. So I agree with him on that. Like, if you come to Canada, for example, then you should follow the Canadian way, eh? You see? I've pretty much like gotten used to the Canadian vibes. You know, you hear me saying, eh? Canada deserves more money.
1, 2, 3, 4. Canada deserves more money.
Oh my God, how much did I have to drink tonight? Yeah, no. I'm good, guys. I'm just in a really good mood tonight, that's all. Well, thank you guys so much for continuing to rock with me. Grace, Heaven, you guys continue to show me love. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. And, you know, be sure to smash that like, smash that subscribe. Let me know what you think about these videos. Let me know what you think about this particular clip here. Do you think that this guy has a good point? Do you think that like it's fair that he's saying like people coming from shithole countries? Meanwhile, those same shithole countries, they were literally colonized and their mineral resources extracted by like the West. It's true. Look it up. So is it fair? Because those hellhole countries that he's talking about, a lot of the people there, right? Like our futures were pretty much stolen from us. Our leaders are terrible in the hellhole countries. We have terrible leaders who sold us out. And so they sold us out, and then the people are broke and starving, and then you have a few people at the very top. And so people don't have any choice. Human beings, they're always going to fight for survival. It's the reason why the Western people, they migrated as well. Like there's very few Aboriginals in Canada, right? Like, so a lot of like the Europeans, they moved to Canada, like from the French and the English, they moved to Canada as well. And then they also dominated. So because human beings are always moving towards greener pastures. So the same thing that they did when they moved and immigrated, because that's what we all are, we're all immigrants. The same thing that they did when they moved for greener pastures is the same thing that these immigrants from hellhole countries are doing to get away from their devilish, demonic elected officials who rule with an iron fist. This is just my own 2 cents. And I might be wrong, of course. What do I know? Just a B student over here. Let's talk about it down in the comments below. Be sure to smash the like, smash the subscribe. Only if you're vibing with me. And until next time, peace.